On this slide, I'd like to explain how the heartbeat is controlled. And over here you see a hopefully slightly more realistic drawing of the heart than in the other slides I've shown you. And there are a whole bunch of blue little structures, lines running through the heart over here. And these are nerve fibers. So they're indicated. They're probably a little bit too thick. I think they should be a little bit thinner, but it doesn't matter. It's also a schematic drawing over here. In any case, you should already know that the heartbeat is myogenic in nature. This means it initiates its own heartbeat. The heart is able to pump independently of the brain, and this is, I think, quite important because therefore you're not dependent on any other signals from the brain. So if something goes wrong, the heart is able to continue to pump on its own. However, and that's a big however, the speed of the heartbeat can be influenced and is influenced. And there are signals from the brain which are able to speed up and slow down the heartbeat, and that's basically what I'm going to explain here. But before I do that, let's have a look at these nerve fibers, the nerves in here first. You see over here labeled number 1. There's a collection of nerve cells over here which refer to as the SA node, or also known as the sinoatrial node, or also known as the pacemaker of the heart. We're going to write that here, pacemaker. Now, be careful. There are also so-called artificial pacemakers which can be implanted, but this is not what we're talking about here. That's a natural pacemaker of the heart. It's a collection of nerve cells, and they generate a nerve signal on their own, which causes the muscle of the heart to contract. Now, these nerve signals over here, they travel down these fibers to the AV node, the atrioventricular node. And from the AV node, the nerve signal spreads across these nerve fibers to the rest of the heart muscle and causes the heart muscle to contract at the same time. So that is the point. You want all of the muscle here to contract at the same time, so you have to make sure that this signal reaches all of the muscle at the same time, and this is ensured by having the signal travel down these nerve fibers. So how can the heartbeat itself now be influenced by the brain? And I've written here over here plus and minus. So this means it's positively stimulated, it increases the heart rate, and minus over here means that it decreases the heart rate. And on the base of the brain, there's a region called the medulla. The medulla is responsible for controlling the heartbeat, and what happens is the following: that the medulla, written with a double L by the way, medulla sends now a signal over here to the SA node, and it causes it to increase. Or from over here we can also have nerve signals slowing down the heartbeat, and the medulla, that's in the brain. Okay, so that is basically one possibility. Now over here we have another possibility to increase the heart rate, and that is by the use of hormones. And there is a hormone called epinephrine, and this epinephrine, which is released of course into the blood, Okay, I got the cable of my headphone entangled with the pen. So epinephrine, okay, and the epinephrine, which is a hormone, released into the blood and also therefore reaches the heart, of course, and this also has an influence on the SA node and causes it to generate faster nerve signals, and therefore increases the contraction of the heart. So that's basically it. There's not a lot more to say here. So you can see that the heart rate, it can be influenced also by external factors, and by hormones and by nerve signals. And that was basically it.